Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Meydan Racecourse here on Thursday evening. It is February the 7th, 2019. Gonna look at all the races on tonight's program from Meydan, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKit5 for more selections for race courses around the world. So we have 7 races to look at, and all 7 of them are really good races, so let's get on to it. The opener from Meydan, it's the Al Nabunda commercial group maiden handicap. It's going for a purse $45,000. Races for 3 and 4-year-olds here, northern and southern hemisphere 3 and 4-year-olds. Field of 9 horses going about 1,400 meters or 7 furlongs on the dirt course. Top selection, I'm going to take the 7-horse Midnight Sands. I'm going to go 736 in the TriCash trifecta. 736 TriCash trifecta. Top selection, 7-horse Midnight Sands. 3-0 colt by Spicetown here. Sam Hitchcock gets the leg up for Doug Watson. This horse hasn't been seen since the 26th of July. That came at Doncaster in a 7-furlong novice, or in a lounge race like we would call it here in America. And the horse finished 4th by 6 lengths there. He set the pace early on for most of the race, but then he just kind of hit the wall and just couldn't get that good closing kick. It wasn't the day to win. I think coming to the dirt for the first time, he's bred to go on the dirt, and he has speed. Speed on the dirt course, if he handles it, is deadly, and I think he could go wide here. But I like his running style here. He also has a good barrier from the 5-hole. But his last one, it wasn't so bad, because the race before was a horrible race, which came the 19th of June at Ascot. 6 furlongs, 1,200 meters in the Group 2 Coventry. The horse finished 14th that day by 10 1/4 lengths. Calyx was the best 2-year-old up until that point of the year. Ran a hell of a race there. This horse just never got into it and just couldn't keep up with the better horses there. And then before that, at Beverly on the 9th of June in a 2-year-old maiden race, 1,000 meters, 5 furlongs. The horse finished 7th by 3 1/4 lengths there. He set the pace again that day, but he just never quickened up. But I think coming to the dirt for the first time, he should really get a good trip, and I think he'll run well. Good low weight. Watch out for him. Like I said, 2-1 is a crap price, but to recap my selections for the first from Meydan, gonna take the 7-horse Midnight Sands. Gonna go 736 in the TriCash trifecta. Race number 2 from Meydan. It's the Al Nabuda Honeywell Partnership Handicap. It's going for a purse of $175,000. Races for 3 and 4-year-olds. 3-year-olds and upwards, shall we say, excuse me. Horses rated 95 plus. Field of 6 horses staying 3,200 meters or 2 miles over the turf course. Back to the lawn here. I'm going to go as a top selection with the 6-horse Duby. I'm going to go 612 in the TriCash trifecta. 612 TriCash trifecta. Top selection, the 6-horse Dub He. 4-year-old gelding by Dubowie here. William Buick gets the mount for Godolphin and Charlie Appleby. The horse's most recent outing came the 24th of January, 2 weeks ago here at Meydan on the turf in a 95 to 108 handicap, 2,400 meters, 1 mile and 1/2, 1 lap around the turf course. The horse finished 6th by 14 1/4 lengths there. It was the horse's first off the break and desperately needed the race. Never got the good turn of foot. And also, I think the 24 was just a little bit too short for him. I think the move up to 3,200 meters or 2 miles today, I think he has a staying potential, and I think he'll run decently. Before that, he ran the 27th of April at Sandown on soft ground in a 0 to 95 handicap, 2,000 meters, a mile and a quarter. First off the break, he won by 4 lengths there. The second place finisher, Communique, was a good horse there, but this horse, he just, stalked early on, got the lead, and then he just won for fun. It was a very easy race off the break. And then the 27th of October of 2017 at Doncaster in a 0 to 95 handicap, 1,600, 1 mile down the straightaway. The horse finished 5th by 1.5 lengths. He didn't break all that well, and it was a very weird race for him, never getting comfortable there. He's won twice. He won at Sandown both times. Once in April 2018 and once in August of 2017 in a maiden race, 1,600 meters, where the horse won by 2 1/4 lengths, and he just won for fun. But like I said, I think staying for the first time, I think he'll really do well. Buick's up on this one. I like him a lot, so I'll take him as a top selection. So to recap my selections for the second from Meydan, gonna go with the 6-horse Duby. I'm gonna go 612 in the TriCash trifecta. It's race. The third race for Meydan tonight is the co-featured. It's the Group 3 UAE 2000 Guineas. It's going for a purse of $250,000. This race is for Northern and Southern Hemisphere 3-year-olds only. Field of 8 horses going the distance of ground of 1,600 meters or 1 mile on the dirt course. Top selection, I'm going to give a chance to the number 7 horse Sporting Chance. I'm going to go 715 in the TriCash trifecta. 715 TriCash trifecta. Top selection, the 7 horse Sporting Chance. This 3-year-old colt by Kodiak. Patrick Cosgrove gets the leg up on this one for Simon Crisford. The horse's most recent appearance came in the in last week here at Meydan on the turf in a conditions race, 1,400 meters, 7 furlongs, and the horse finished third by 2 1/4 lengths there. You know, he stalked early on. He wasn't going to catch the winner, but he got around the race course well. It was an improvement off the race before, which came at Meydan on the 10th of January, and a conditions race on the lawn, 1,400 meters, 7 furlongs. That day, the horse finished 12th by 10 lengths. He never got into it, and first off the break, he needed the race. He is stepping on dirt for the first time, which scares me a little bit, but I think you know, he has some back dirt pedigree here with the on the sire side, and you know, if he handles the dirt today, I think he's going to be sitting on a big race. My thoughts on him is he's either going to run a massive race or he's going to run a shit race. He's 15-1 here, so I'm going to take the chance with him. But you know, he's run twice already at the carnival. Before his last starts of 2018 came at Meydan Racecourse on 13th of October in the Group 2 Criterium de Meydan Racecourse, where he finished 5th by 4 lengths there. And you know, he set the pace early on, but then he just kind of couldn't keep up. And then again at Meydan Racecourse in the Group 3 Pre-Eclipse, he won by 1 1/4 lengths. And you know, that day he stalked early on, almost on lead all throughout, kind of, you know, dueling a little bit, but he held on. It was a very good run. And then before that, he ran a few times in England in the July Stakes and the Richmond Stakes, but both those races, he could have did a lot better. But like I said, if he handles the dirt today, I think he has a strong chance of winning. So 15-1, I'm going to take my chances of him doing well on the dirt. But like I said, he's either going to run a massive race, he's going to win, or he's going to lose by a lot. Hopefully win by a lot. But to recap my selections for the third from Meydan, it's the Group 3 UAE 2000 Guineas. Going to take the 7 horse Sporting Chance. I'm going to go 715 in the TriCash trifecta. Race number 4 from Meydan, it's the Al Nabuda Travel Handicap. It's going for a purse of $135,000. Races for 3-year-olds and upwards. Horses rate 95 and 100 to 108. Field of, let's see, 12 horses, a dozen horses going the distance of ground of 1,800 meters or 1 mile and 1/8 on the turf course. Top selection, I'm going to take the number 4 horse here, Nordic Lights. I'm going to go 4-3-1 in the TriCash trifecta. 4-3-1 TriCash trifecta. Top selection of 4 horse Nordic Lights. Godolphin Doan, Charlie Appleby trained. William Buick gets the leg up. We already have this combination once already tonight. We're gonna have it a second time in this race. But you know, this horse, he's 5-2 here, but he should run well. His most recent outing came the 17th of January here at Meydan. Mile and a quarter in a handicap, 2,000 meters on the lawn. He finished second by 4.5 lengths there. And he set the pace early on. He got caught in the straightaway, but he needed the race first off the break. I think second off the break with a furlong less, I think he's, you know, in a good race to win. You know, carrying the same weight of 131 pounds. Before that, he ran at Royal Ascot on the 21st of June in the mile and a quarter Group 3 Hampton Court Stakes. He finished 8th by 7 1/4 lengths there, and just, you know, he just weakened out of it from the front end. Just couldn't keep up with the better horses there. Hunting Horn just ran that better race. And then before that at York on the 17th of May in the Dante, the Group 2 Dante, he lost to Roaring Lion. That day, this horse, you know, he stalked early on and was on the drive most of the race. You know, Roaring Lion loved York, and, you know, this horse just couldn't beat him, and couldn't beat him definitely at York. It just wasn't the day to win. But before that, this horse ran the Craven meeting last year at Newmarket in a novice 2,000 meters mile and a quarter on the Rolly Mile turf course. He won by 2 lengths on lead almost all throughout. He was the freshest horse there. You know, I like this horse a lot today. I think I'll like the distance, and I think second off the break he'll run well, so watch out for him. So to recap my selections for the 4th from Meydan, I'm going to take the 4 horse Nordic Lights. I'm going to go 4-3-1 in the TriCash trifecta. Race number 5 from Meydan, it's the Group 2 Al Maktoum Challenge Round 2. It's going for a purse of $450,000. This race is for 3-year-olds and upwards here. Field of 6 horses. We're supposed to have 7 horses run, but the 2 horses non-runner or scratch. So we're down to a field of 6 horses going 1,900 meters or a mile and 3/16 on the Meydan dirt course. If the 2 horse Leashla ran, she would have been my top selection, or he would have been my top selection. But with him out now, I'm gonna have to go to the favorite here, to the 6 horse North America. I think he's the second best horse in this race, behind Leashla, but since he's not running, I have to go with North America. I think he's going to run a decent race. I'm going to go 6-7-3 in the tri-cash trifecta. 6-7-3 tri-cash trifecta. Top selection 6 horse. North America. 7-year-old gelding by Dubowie. Richard Mullen gets the leg up on this one. The horse's most recent outing came earlier this month, or earlier in January, and Meydan in the Group 2 1,600 meters out Maktoum Challenge round 1. He won by 9 lengths there. On lead for the final few portions of the race, final 3.5 furlongs. He just took off clear and he won for fun. It was a very good run there first off the break. Before that, he ran the Group 1 $10 million Dubai World Cup on World Cup night, and he finished 10th that day. He didn't break all that well, and he just got beat by better horses. And then he ran at Meydan in the 2,000 meters mile and a quarter Al Maktoum Challenge round 3, and he upset it by winning by 5 1/4 lengths, beating Thunder Snow, who went on to turn tables to beat this horse in the World Cup. But this horse, he sent to the lead that day and just sat there all throughout, a very good run. And then before that, he ran the Maktoum Challenge round 2 last year, where he finished second by 7 lengths by a neck. It was an all-out finish. He just couldn't get the good closing kick. Thunder Snow just ran that better race. He has a tendency of breaking slow sometimes, but I think in this race, he's the best horse here. I think he's going to go to the front end and set some easy for action. I think he'd get away with it. So watch out for him. The other horses in this race, I just don't think they're that good. But to recap my selections for the 5th from Meydan, it's the Group 2 Al Maktoum Challenge round 2. Going to go with the 6-horse North America as a top selection. I'm going to go 6-7-3 in the tri-cash trifecta. Let's get race number 6 from Meydan. It's the Al Nabuda Automotive Division Handicap. It's going for a purse of $175,000. This race is a handicap here. Field of 12 horses going the distance of ground of 1,200 meters or 6 furlongs down the turf straightaway. I love these straightaway 6 furlong races. Here in North America, we have nothing like that, but outside of America, they're the common, really. And if you go to the race courses in France and England, Meydan, I remember Nadal Shiva, you used to have the dirt 6 furlongs straight away, and I think those were the most exciting races. Too bad they got rid of the 6 furlongs straight away on the dirt for Meydan, but at least we still have it for the turf, and these races, like I said, are very exciting. Top selection, I'm going to go give you the 6-horse IBN Malik as a top selection. I'm going to go 6-1-9 in the tri-cash trifecta. 6-1-9 tri-cash trifecta. Top selection, 6-horse IBN Malik. 6-year-old gelding by Ravens Pass. Jim Crowley gets the leg up. The horse's most recent appearance came last week here at Meydan, last Thursday night in Group 3 Al Shindaga, 1,200 meters, 6 furlongs on the dirt. He finished third by 6 lengths. He stalked early on, and he just never quickened up. He quickened up a little bit, but he never quickened up like the 2 in front of him did. But I think with the quick turnaround back to turf, which I think is the horse's preferred surface, I think he'll just run that little bit of a better race to get the victory. Before that, he ran on the opening night of the carnival, 3rd of January here at Meydan on the turf, 95 to 110 handicap, 1,000 meters, 5 furlongs down the straightaway. He finished third by 4.5 lengths, and he had a little bit of a turn of foot. He just missed, but he ran a good effort there. And then before that, Meydan in the listed stakes on the 6th of December, 1,200 meters, 6 furlongs, finished second by a nose behind Drafted. He stalked most of the race, had the lead, but got caught by Drafted, who had that good turn of foot, but he ran a good effort. And then he ran over to Abu Dhabi, 1,600 meters, 1 mile on the lawn. He finished 5th by 4 lengths, and he just never quickened up. That 1 mile trip on the lawn was just a little bit too long. I think the cut back to 1,200 today, back to the turf, quick turnaround, I think he'll run well. So at 7-1, I'll take him as a top selection. So to recap my selection for the 6 from Meydan, I'm going to go with the 6-horse IBN Malik. I'm going to go 6-1-9 in the tri-cash trifecta. Let's get to the 7th. The nightcap from Meydan, the 7th race. It's the Al Nabuda cargo handicap. It's a handicap going for a purse of $135,000. This race is for 3-year-olds and upwards. Horses rate 95 to 105. Field of 14 horses going the distance of ground of 1,400 meters or 7 furlongs on the turf course. Top selection here. I'm going to take the number 9 horse, the 9 horse Cliffs of Capri. I'm going to go 918 in the Tri-Cash Trifecta. 918 Tri-Cash Trifecta. Top selection 9 horse Cliffs of Capri. This 5-year-old gelding by Canford Clips. Jamie Osborne trains. Christopher Hayes gets the leg up. The horse's most recent outing came the 10th of January at Meydan on the good turf course. 95 to 105 handicap, 1,600 meters, 1 mile. The horse finished 4th by 2 3/4 lengths there. He had a little bit of a turn of foot from mid-pack, but it was his first off the break. He probably needed the race. I think second off he'll do a lot better. Also, he has a better posture. Last time he was breaking from the 10 barrier. Today he's breaking from the 3 barrier, which I think will help a lot. Before that, he ran the 5th of October at Ascot in the UK. Good ground, 0 to 95 handicap, 14 meters, 7 furlongs. The horse won by 2 1/4 lengths there, and had a great turn of foot on the front end, and he won easily that day. It was a good run. And then before that, at Ascot on firm ground and handicap, the 8th of September, he finished 5th by 2 1/4 lengths there, and he stalked, but he just never got that good turn of foot. He had it for a second, and then everybody kind of caught up and accelerated. He didn't. It wasn't the day to win at the end. And then on the all-weather Chelmsford on September the 1st at a 1,400 meter handicap, he finished 6th by 3 lengths. He lost all chances at the start, just never broke well. And then before that, Chelmsford on the all-weather in a 1,400 meter handicap, he finished 2nd by a 3/4 length, and he just quickened up a little bit too late, but he did run well at the end. I think he'll do well here today. Good post draw. Watch out for him. Nice odds also. But to recount my selections for the 7 from Meydan, I'm going to take the 9 horse Cliffs of Capri. I'm going to go 918 in the Tri-Cash Trifecta. So good luck to all, and please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5. Good luck, everybody.